not willing for one soul to be lost. And so he goes and he woos the people through visions and through dreams. And when he does this, we are the people that are supposed to be the light of the earth, because we carry the light of the world in us, so he shines through us. We are the ones that are supposed to help them, because as you're going to discover in the book of Joel, the promise to have visions and dreams is to all flesh. The criteria to have a vision or to have a dream is to be a human being. So don't let anybody tell you that unbelievers cannot have a vision or they cannot dream. Nebuchadnezzar saw Jesus before 2,000 years before we ever saw him. We are still trying to figure out his dream. Attacks in people's thought lives will usually point you to the fact that there is a stronghold building up in their mind, because when the devil comes, one of the things that he quickly tries to do is to infiltrate your thinking. And what he's trying to do is build that stronghold so that he schools you as to what you're supposed to think, how you're supposed to think it. That's why some people are very negative. When you say something to them, the first thing they do is to see how impossible it's going to be, or to see the destruction or the disadvantage. It never occurs to them, why don't you see first how God can use it? Why don't you see how it can be a blessing? And so what it does, it keeps them. They never venture because they are afraid to take risk, because the devil tells them they will lose, they'll fail, and so they are very well educated by the demons of failure. And so they become paralyzed and bound, with the analysis. Some people, the Lord calls it paralysis of analysis. Your words over them become the legal ground, what I call technicality and the legality that the devil now uses to hinder them, because you have decreed something that was ungodly, that was not the will of God over them, and therefore you make it impossible for them to chart the path that God has for them. So I believe that it is critical for us to understand how we're making covenants in our lives that turn around to hinder us and make our prayers ineffective because of the active covenants that the devil is waving concerning the situation. Amen?